Hi, this is Helen. Yes, it's the winner of the marble cake competition. Ha ha ha, Ben ha. So yes, you want to know how I made the winning marble cake? Well, it's really very simple. Here is the list of ingredients. You will need 250 grams of butter and sugar and flour, self-raising, and you will need roughly 3 eggs. Because if you weigh your eggs, you'll find that 3 of them, or the 3 eggs that we use, tend to be around 250 grams. So what you've got is you've got the equal amount of butter, sugar, flour and eggs, and then you add everything else to it. So you want to first of all cream your butter and sugar together, which means you get a whisk and whisk them together so that they are light and fluffy and creamy. So then you are going to add the vanilla essence. Now I like this, and this is quite a large cake mix, so I put a good glug in, which would probably be about a tablespoonful of vanilla essence. Okay, and then so you've added your vanilla essence, and then you will beat your eggs in one by one, and all of that, so that that's a nice fluffy, creamy, softer mixture than just your butter and sugar. And then you are going to sift your flour and add that to the mixture, keeping it all nice and light and airy so that you get a nice and light and airy cake. And you are going to mix all of that in, not using the whisk this time, but just with a spatula. Mix it all in so that you get all of your flour mixed in with your butter, sugar, egg mixture. Then what you need to do is you need to divide your mixture in 2, so that you have white chocolate bowl and a dark chocolate bowl. To the dark chocolate bowl, you are going to add 2 tablespoonfuls of cocoa powder and mix that in. It's a good idea to sift that as well, because cocoa powder does tend to be lumpy and you don't want lumpy bits in your mixture. And I also chop up a good chunk of dark chocolate into bits and add that to the dark chocolate mix. To the white chocolate mix, it's just going to be the vanilla batter that you've made, and then I add white chocolate bits to that. Then you need to get your cake tin that you are going to cook your marble cake in, and I have a silicone tray, so it's pretty easy to pop the cake out afterwards. So you're going to lightly grease that. Then you are going to add white chocolate bits in dollops to your cake tin and dollop it around the cake tin so that you have got space in your cake tin to then fill those gaps with the dark chocolate bits of the cake mix. So you will have white chocolate blob, dark chocolate blob. So you've got a mixture in there, and then once you have used all of your cake mix up, you are then going to get a knife or a fork, and you're going to just swirl it gently through the whole mixture so that it mixes slightly, so that you get a mixture between the dark chocolate and the white chocolate, and then you get those swirls as you would in a marble cake. You will then place your cake in the oven, which is heated at 180 degrees centigrade, and you will bake for 35 minutes or until your cake tester, which is a skewer or some kind of sharp thin object, is placed into the cake, and when removed it comes out clean. Make sure you pop it around different bits of the cake so that you can see that it comes out clean. And then it's done. So then leave it for a couple of minutes in the tin to cool down, and then you want to turn it out on your cooling tray, and then you would like to serve it nicely to people that you love so that they can enjoy